Hi friends and fellow Earth Angels, it's Gladys and I am back with our weekly card reading, and this spread will cover the week of December 23rd to December 29th. It is such a powerful time of year as we are on the eve of Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas to all who are celebrating. And I want to set the intention that this card reading fills you with love. You know, this reading will be for all those who are celebrating with themselves this year, who may be feeling a little lonely. These messages are going to be for you. And they are also for those who have the blessing and gift of being able to celebrate with family and surrounded by family and friends. This reading is for you. And I want to shine a light of peace and abundance and blessings upon everybody who tunes into this reading, as it is an incredibly powerful time. I have our beautiful cards out. I am going to start today with our light and not our, our. I think I talk like for the angels or the universe with them. The Love and Light cards by Doreen Virtue. I think all the cards I have today, except for my Whispers of Love, are by Doreen Virtue. I'm going to start with the big guy. I'm going to start with him first. And then I have the Saints and Angels. Do I have Saints and Angels? Yep, Saints and Angels, Mother Mary, Jesus, and Whispers of Love. So as we begin, I want to start by setting that container for us. And I would like to invite in all our guardian angels, all beings of light who want to assist with this guidance. Of course, God, Source, Creator, that highest vibration of unconditional love. And I'm going to ask that the messages that come through be for our best and highest good, and the best and highest good of all concerned. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, tapping into the Earth Angel Collective. Please take in what resonates, how it resonates with you, and dump the rest. All right, let's begin. All right, God, let's start us off. I think I'm going to be able to pull this one. Oh, friends, God will lead the way. In case you have forgotten, and I admit sometimes I forget, God will lead the way. His message says they are convinced by the power of miraculous signs and wonders and by the power of God's Spirit. The energy of Christmas for me represents love. It represents miracles, and this is the time of year, I've been saying it for a few weeks now, how much I love this time of year, because this is the time of the year that I feel most connected. This is the time of year where the energy is uplifted, expanded, and embodies that love vibration. We're in a season of giving. We're in a season of sharing. We're in a season that ignites the light within for people. And it's this time of year and this energy that I feel that carries me through the entire year. And so many changes this year, so many aha moments, so many enlightenments, so many shifts and changes for my fellow Earth Angels, including myself. And I have to say, even though this has been a challenging year for many, it has been the year of incredible growth. And I have to say, I feel like I've gotten even closer with God through my doubt, through my tears, through my frustration, through my anger. It has led me closer. And I know that I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be the person that I am had I not chosen to walk that path of divine light and love. Had I not chosen to take the leap and follow this path, I wouldn't be here channeling messages for you today. So know that each and every single one of you out there has a gift. You have something within you to offer to the world. And as you follow God's way, whatever that is, whatever that means to you, for me, following God's way is the will to keep going. God, for me, is empowering me with the will of inspiration, with the will of ideas, with the will of thoughts, with the will of wanting to be motivated to do more, say more, be more, experience more on this planet. And so God shows up today. He's saying, call on him. No matter how far you are, no matter how far you've gotten off course, he's saying he'll lead the way. So let's go into an expanded reading and tap into the saints and the angels. What guidance do you have for us, saints and angels? Higher education, guardian angel. Oh, so beautiful. So higher education means that we're tapping into the higher wisdom, the higher light, the higher energy. Look, ironically, look how beautiful the light is shining right in on her face. Tapping into the wisdom of your guardian angel. Your guardian angel, she's supporting you. He's loving you. They're empowering you with higher education. This year has been the year of aha moments. It's in the shadow space that you grow and expand and you learn the most. What gifts have you taken on this year? What light are you embarking on to spread, what path are you embarking on to spread light into the world? I feel like as God will lead the way and we follow his path, he will lead us onto that enlightenment, that path of higher education. Gosh, it's so beautiful. Is this a butterfly? It is a butterfly. So I'm speaking at the Spiritualist Church if you're here in Rhode Island or Massachusetts or Connecticut. I'm speaking at the First Spiritualist Church of Rhode Island next Sunday. And we are going to talk about transformation. My theme is going to be about butterflies. And we're going to go in depth with the power of that energy. So if you can, show up. All are welcome. It's a free service. Everyone's welcome, whether you've been there many times or whether you've never been and want to check it out or whether you have no idea what you're getting into, please come. I can promise you all will feel welcomed. I can promise you all will feel accepted and you will feel like you've connected, that you're no longer alone and that you found a higher vibrational family, even if for the hour and a half. All right, Mother Mary, what's your messages for us today? Blessings. Today I count my blessings, small and large, and I notice new gifts that come to me from God. So it was really easy for me this year to fall in multiple times of the energy of what I don't have, what I so desperately desire, and what so desperately is not in my vibration. And so this time of year, I've been reflecting upon the gifts and the blessings. And God is saying, as you lead the way and as you tap into that higher wisdom, you're going to see blessings all around you. Blessings small and large. All right, let's see. Jesus. I feel like I just need to get the cards out. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Look at that beautiful energy. This is you, my friends. This is you, my fellow earth angels, who are here walking in the light, shining the light of peace, shining the light of gentleness and compassion and love on the planet. Let's get the messages of love. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. You know, I feel like a lot of times we've been in that energy of, what about me? What about me, God? What about me? And I don't mean that in an ego, selfish way. I mean that in a need to connect and in a desire to want to connect with others. And it's so easy to fall into that space of, I've got to be busy. I've got to get things done. This one needs me. That one needs me. And I feel like by pulling back and really getting to know one another, and for me, what I've been learning to do is listen and watch. I listen and watch everything. I listen and watch what people are posting. I listen and watch what people are saying. I listen and watch other readers and what they're channeling. And I just take on all this information. And you know what I've learned this year? That we all have pain, that we all wish for more, and our deepest desire is to connect on a soul level and to be loved. And I feel like this year for a lot of us has been learning to love ourselves truly, madly, and deeply with all our baggage, with all our pain, with all our wounds, and all our love and light and gifts and talents, with all of it. And I feel like this is a message of what is to come for the next few years. As we move out of this shadow year, as we step into, and those shoots are coming up from the ground. You know, the seed has grown, the seed has rooted, and now the shoots are coming up for the ground. And the 3 years is all about the shoots continuing to grow, so we're seeing the light. And I feel like as I sit with the energy of this reading, I feel like this is tapping into what's to come. The closer you snuggle up to God, He'll download you with that wisdom. You'll be empowered and truly gifted with the blessings of all that is. And being in that place of peace. I think we've learned this year that fighting gets us nowhere. I feel like we've learned this year, or I have learned this year, maybe you have too, I can't speak for you, I guess, that fueling negativity just fuels negativity, and it creates more negativity. I had a lady message, I think I mentioned this in another reading, who said, Gladys, we haven't seen you in a while. And, I kind of joke, I'm like, nobody's seen me. This year, I've kind of gone into my shell. And by doing that, I got to know people. By taking a step back from that caregiver role of wanting to fix and save and change and comfort and support and teach, inspire, I've really gotten to know people. I've really gotten to know what energy works for me and what doesn't. And I feel like God is saying, shine a light and peace in the world. Be that beacon of light and love. And you know how to do that? Being with yourself. Truly, madly, deeply loving the essence of who you are. This year was the year for us to get to know ourselves outside of the mom role, the dad role, the sister role, the brother role, the aunt role, the uncle role, the boss role, the coworker role, all those roles. A lot of people step back and kind of said, well, who am I? Who am I and who do I want to be? I was just having that conversation with somebody this morning. I had a couple that I work with. I've trained them in Reiki, energy therapy, and they sent me this beautiful card. And it said inside, don't forget what you've done for people. Don't forget how your light has shined and how you've passed that along. And I received that card in a moment in time when I was actually questioning, what am I doing with my life? What have I been doing with my life? What do I even want? And it reminded me that just by showing up and being me, just by showing up and hearing God's word and sharing the messages that come to me, I am being, and by being, I'm doing. And I feel like that's such a powerful message. I feel like people just need to be heard. People need to be loved. All the pain in the world, all the anger, all the frustration, it comes from sadness. It comes from being disconnected from that higher vibration. And honestly, friends, I don't even know if this is making sense. It's just what I'm feeling right now. And I feel like God is coming in and saying, I'm here for you. I'm here with you. Please get to know one another. This last couple of years, there's been a lot of separation and divide. There's been a lot of, I'm better than, this is right, this is not right. And I say to myself, well, who am I? Who am I to say what is right and what's wrong? Who am I to jump on any bandwagon? And so that's why I've kind of pulled back this year and gone within and really just observed. And I've gotten to know people. I've gotten to know people on such a deeper level that I have such a deeper love for humanity and all its facets. The good, the bad, the ugly, the crazy, the difficult, the insane, the passionate, all levels. And in that, I can really shine a light on the blessings. All the blessings that I see in this world. I see how that stranger in front of me handed the homeless person money on the side of the road. I watched as his face really truly lit up. I watched as the pain in his face turned, even for a moment, of relief. I watched as moms hugged on and loved their babies. I watched how dads helped other dads in supermarkets and grocery stores. I watched as people loved on their babies. I experienced myself the gift of receiving from perfect strangers. I've gotten a few gifts over the last, week and a half or so, and I have to tell you, it's the gifts from the perfect strangers that really, truly touched my heart. And again, it made me reflect upon the blessings, that the world and people are really good. I do really, truly believe people are good. And if you continue to watch the news and all that negative social media, it'll be a poison. It'll harden your heart, friends. So I say, if you can follow God's way, whatever that means to you, that highest vibration of unconditional love, source, creator, universe, whatever that energy is for you, it is the will. It is the power and the essence of energy that flows through you, that becomes an energy to draw you to the people, places, things, and ideas that will help you expand as a spiritual being, that will help you be a blessing, that will invoke, blessed are the peacemakers, for there shall be called the children of God. Here we got this beautiful energy again. And then I really, really get to know each other. Learning to meet another's needs for love is important for a relationship to grow. Love the ones that are easy to love, and love the ones that are hard to love. Despite their faults, they need it the most. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to overstep your boundaries and you have to let them in your space. You can love people from a distance. You can send them love. You can throw them love. You can toss them love. You can send love like a Care Bear. You can shine that light from your heart and beam it over to those people because they need it. And again, allow yourself to fill up. Look at the energy of these cards. Look at these two people. The gift of this twin flame, beautiful, loving energy. Love your family. Love your husbands and wives and boyfriends and girlfriends, partners, significant others. Look at the gift and energy of family. I feel like we have so much love in these cards. The mama with the baby. Again, the gift of the higher power shining a light. It looks like they've got this degree. You know what I'm getting in this? I feel like the universe is saying that we've graduated, that we're now getting to step out of this really difficult classroom with all these exams, and we're getting to show up and really kind of go out into the world now and share what we've learned with others in peace, right? As we get to know each other. And then as we started with the message, we'll end with the message. God will lead the way. Connect with him often. That higher power, whatever that vibration is. Look at all these beautiful feathers. I went to the spiritualist church this morning for service. And I was surrounded by, at the end of the service, I was surrounded by 3 magnificent, beautiful women, all embodying their femininity. And one of the ladies pointed out that it was very, very tiny baby feather that was falling in between us, much like this. It was so beautiful. It was almost like we could hear the angels wanting to be part of our beautiful energy as we laughed and giggled and hugged and loved each other. As we shined our light of love to each other, it was really, really beautiful. And that's how you do it. So if you have the gift of being able to be with family this holiday season, if you have the gift of family who has come home and you can gather together, just remind yourself to stop and soak in the love for a moment. Send it out. Be with your family. You're very blessed and very lucky, to have a gift of family. And those who are out there who may be spending Christmas with yourself, remember to love on yourself truly, madly, deeply. Soak it in. Love yourself in all the gifts and all the wounds and all the challenges. Love yourself deeply. Connect with that God vibration often. I hope that made sense. I don't really know where all that came from. I hope it was all cohesive. I don't think I have anything else to say. I think the cards say it all. All right, friends. I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas if you're celebrating. I wish you a beautiful week as we get ready to graduate from this year. And I will be back next Sunday with a New Year's reading. So if this resonated, share it. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel on Heavenly Hugs. I just posted a full moon and winter solstice reading on my Instagram, Growing with Gladys, and my Heavenly Hugs page, Heavenly Hugs. So that's there if you want to check that out. And as always, I pray this divine guidance will comfort, support, teach, and inspire you. Have a great week, and I send you love with Heavenly Hugs. Bye for now.